To turn now to Detroit Metro Airport on alert after a major security breach at the McNamara Terminal last month. Airport officials sharing shocking video today showing the terrifying moment a car barreled right into the terminal 2 weeks ago. The chaos sending travelers and airline workers running for their lives.
This all came to an end near the ticket check-in area, which is not far away from the TSA checkpoint. The airport has now installed 9,000-pound concrete barriers at all of its terminals. It's just a temporary fix while they work on a permanent replacement for the bollards that were supposed to keep vehicles out.
7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham hearing from travelers and top officials at the airport about what went wrong.
It's a miracle no one was hit. The Wayne County Airport Authority says that these concrete barriers are a temporary solution, one that just 2 weeks ago they say they wouldn't have thought was necessary.
My surprise, I would have thought that our bollards would have stopped the vehicle, but it's evident that they don't.
Take a look at this security footage from Detroit Metro Airport. Incredible video showing a man driving through the entrance of the McNamara Terminal, his vehicle shearing off one of the bollards that was supposed to stop vehicles.
He was interviewed. The interview revealed that perhaps there was a mental health issue at foot. A mental health issue episode was occurring.
Daryl Sturdivant, the Senior Vice President of Public Safety for the Wayne County Airport Authority, says the man was speaking gibberish with police. He said it appears the man accelerated when he drove into the pillar, also known as a bollard, that he believes should have stopped the vehicle in its tracks. Why it failed is part of the airport's review. The vehicle narrowly missed people walking nearby. While no one was hit, Sturdivant says a half-dozen people were treated for emotional trauma, and the driver has been ordered to undergo a psychiatric evaluation.
But he is not in our custody, but he is between he and his medical situation is not walking the streets.
The airport installed these 9,000-pound concrete barriers, also known as Jersey barriers, at both terminals until they come up with a permanent solution. We spoke with travelers about the new fixtures.
The barriers are an inconvenience, but I'd rather have that inconvenience unloading and loading and have the security that it provides. So,
why not? I mean, you know, it's not really any inconvenience for anybody, as far as I can tell.
I would certainly hate to be run over by a car if I was standing there, so I think it's a good idea.
So it's a great thing, you know, can protect us all, keep us safe.
I would say that our airport is secure today than it has ever been in the past.
In addition to a mental health evaluation, Sturdivant says authorities are waiting on the results of a toxicology report and black box data from the driver's vehicle before determining whether to file charges. In Romulus, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Darren, thank you. Now, of course, we see those security bollards outside of all kinds of public places, and the question is, how did a car overpower them? I wanted to find out more about these bollards that we trust to keep us safe. So I reached out to a Detroit area company that specializes in protecting pedestrians and buildings from vehicles.
I assume those are bollards that are right behind you. Tell me about how strong something like that can be.
Well, there's varying. You know, it can be as simple as, you know, like what you see in a drive-through where it's a bollard that just kind of protects a car from bumping into the ATM machine or the window on the drive-through window. We can also go up into, you know, higher level of production with our M30 and M50 systems, which is 15,000 pounds at 30 or 50 miles an hour. So it all depends on the application and what you're trying to do with that particular bollard.
And of course, the incident that happened a couple of weeks ago was a car going through kind of the doors at DTW. Would something like this in place have made a difference?
Yeah, so any of our crash rated systems would have definitely helped. As well as the placement of them would have prevented that vehicle from going in there. We do a lot of storefront crashes, which was similar to this particular incident where a vehicle went through basically a glass wall or a glass doors.
And again, the airport has now installed concrete barriers, a temporary solution while they research something more permanent. We'll, of course, keep you updated.